Fine.
Mike!
Finish the case!
Okay! Oh! Thank goodness the audio's still recording. Blessed be you, Mike. Oh my gosh! Hello everybody, welcome to another session of Couples Therapy. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The straight man is gone, we're on a loose leash, but we also have a time limit of 1 hour to finish this case! Here we go! Here we go, George!
That was quite a chorus of birds. Please tell us one of your names. Name! The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
I'm sorry, just the must hurt to be ignored by a bird. That's
by a
my
bird.
favorite.
Yes. Hello! I could be so loud.
I mean, your neighbors, but whatever.
They haven't complained yet.
Yep.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right.
What are you gonna do, Nick? Sorry, I was grabbing my guide.
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
We cross-examine the bird, obviously.
Obviously. Why did we not have a song for the fucking parrot?
I don't
Witness,
know.
you can't just say
Guys!
hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name? Polly, alright.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Doesn't have anything to do with her owner's identity.
Well, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that, no.
Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony.
Remember 2 days ago?
Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget your 6!
What?
Demonic bird! I want the crow's back, please.
Oh!
Never mind.
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with the L6.
Yes, I got, oh my gosh.
Oh
Shit.
my gosh. Look at her
Polly?
butt.
Have we forgotten something? Hello.
Aw.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot. Hello.
Oh, we did forget that.
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
I'm so sorry. I'm chewing.
Yeah, it's okay.
Because I don't get to eat dinner until like 8.
Yeah,
damn.
and
Oh.
Luke has also handed off the role of Manfred to Abby.
Indeed.
Something the matter, Mr. Wright. Excuse
Wait.
you, what's wrong?
Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have trained the parrot, could he?
Oh, fuck, yes.
Did he train her not to respond when asked if we'd forgotten anything?
Ow. I'm a parrot.
Hi, Polly.
Hi.
Hi. Polly. There's a good bird.
He says in the audience, like, don't you dare yell at my Polly,
Maybe
little
I'll get her
girl.
to say the numbers on of that safe.
Huh? Safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
No.
Nothing pertains to the caretaker?
Wait, what?
You know?
Nothing at all? Those were
Okay.
your 3 options. Options.
Okay.
I would, since we are on a time limit, I would suggest looking at your evidence again.
Oh my gosh.
Or just fucking winging it.
Winging it.
Well, actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker? Fuck you, window.
I was speaking.
How dare you? I thought you were about to present your badge, and I was like, damn, now. Sunshine, no. Damn it. Oh, you have a check button if you want to look at it. It's all. The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to the safe number?
It was on the case summary, right?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
first
Okay.
page.
It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th?
Excuse me.
Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Oh!
Oh! Here's the date of the DL6 incident as a number for his safe, Your Honor.
How badly have I heard Mike? Very badly.
That's how important that date was to him.
I see. Certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one.
And slowly everyone files out of the courtroom.
Like, wow.
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing!
Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what?
Very well, with this you may continue.
Okay, right.
Polly is a good bird.
I'm good, bird.
No, Polly!
Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Fuck you. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. You don't want to present evidence to this bird.
No? Okay.
The bird will look at it and try to eat it.
And we do not want her eating this.
Yeah.
Witness, you can't just say hello, right?
Blah, 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 blah. Well, blah. So, the safe number we've done. Have we forgotten something's been retrained so she doesn't say anything? So what are we left with?
What's your name?
Yeah. Funny enough, her
Maybe she
name
can't
actually
even
has
say her
shiz about things. Polly! Your name! It's fucking Polly!
I didn't try not to say that.
I picked it up from that guy over
course.
there!
I know.
Yes, it does.
Huh, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All you have to do is add the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is...
Oh.
Yeah. The movie made it really depressing.
Oh.
They showed it.
Oh. I'm gonna watch this movie.
George?
Not for that reason, but...
That would be very
George.
bad.
George. Oh, that's me!
George.
George.
I'm George, the DL6 case file!
That's quite a large file you have here. There.
Or
Which
are you
page?
just happy to see me?
Son of a bitch, what page is the proof on? I'm an old man, don't do that to me! Show us, or stop wasting our time.
I prefer to waste your time.
Please know we have, like, 50 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to the parrot's name?
The suspect data.
It's so depressing.
It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See?
Oh, indeed, it does say that, yes.
Why are you bringing that up?
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He remembered the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
Actually, oh my gosh, I just remembered in the movie, when they bring that up, the bird just says hello to him, and he just looks at it, like, with the most depressing look I've ever seen in my life, and I was like, Yanni Yogi, no!
Wait,
My Bobby!
Is this the live action movie?
Yes!
Okay.
And it's beautiful!
Alright. I see. I guess that is possible.
Ah! Sorry, I got a text from my boss that says I got a Christmas bonus.
Karma.
So, bah!
Humbug.
He's not happy about my Christmas bonus.
Clearly.
No.
A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Wright... How do you have a granddaughter? Liar.
Francisca has an older sister.
She does?
Yeah.
When?
Since forever.
When?
I don't...
I don't ever having that mentioned.
You
Here,
don't
I'll
need
look
her.
it up. I'll look
Thank
it
you.
up.
Okay.
Look at a man, it might be Fannin.
Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only 7 years old.
That's karma. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
Oh, she's only 7 years old, actually. It was me.
Yeah.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
I accept this parrot. Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Boat pop?
Francisca does have an unnamed older sister.
Okay. Cool. Wonder when they mention a sister, though.
Immediately!
Oh, okay.
It's funny because the Wikipedia thing says, citation needed.
Oh.
So even they don't know.
And it might be Fannin. Shit.
Crap.
George, go.
Did I accidentally make Fannin into canon?
Shit.
It sounds like something Lucia would do. Witness! Tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Gasp!
Damn, he's hot.
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is a real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Freaking pasta shop!
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi.
Gasp!
What? Damn!
50...
Accidentally spoiled it, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! Order! Calm down the bags! Polly, stop taking your entourage places! Okay. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death.
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Yes!
I love Yogi.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Crap. There are a few mysteries left unsolved.
Wait, can I be George?
You
Yes,
can be George!
be
Take
George.
George!
There are a few mysteries left unsolved.
I love this George.
I love George!
See, we keep switching out judges. There must be like George, like, times 3 here.
Yeah, it's like, I need a break. George number 3, come here.
Thanks, George number 3, bye!
George 3 has a hat.
Oh my god!
Please don't put a hat.
Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular trial case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Not guilty!
Oh! Oh my gosh, it blew!
Shatter, poor Mike! It doesn't help that I'm the loudest, I'm right next to it. I should move, just a second.
Nick is not going to be happy with us.
There we go.
I don't think he'll be listening to the episode ready to upload and just fall out of his chair.
I know, and then it'll just come up, Abby! Oh shit, what? Is the house on fire? Why? Why what? Why the just screaming in my ear just to get revenge.
I just imagine that I send him the stuff and I'm like, be sure to listen very closely. Finals happened and I may be loopy.
Someday, I hope one of those like fun YouTube music artists like takes a remix of my Crow screams and just some crazy song. That will be my dream. That is my new
If
dream.
we have any musical talent in the audience, please.
Oh!
Woo!
Gosh,
Here's-
the neighbors are gonna think we're gonna.
I'm going to say, if you do this, we will have an intro with that song.
Yes!
Or the outro will change to that.
Yes!
Oh my god!
I will use it.
I will
Oh my
make
gosh.
you use it.
Luke will be so upset if that happens. White card, Crow remix.
Crow remix. What's Sunshine's real name? Crow remix.
Anyway, sorry.
Alright, the court is adjourned.
Except.
Did someone just say objection?
I asked this question earlier.
It wasn't about karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment!
Stop this drama!
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all!
What?
As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. Kill him!
Shoot him now! No one will know!
He's going to tell them he was the murderer of the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
What do I do?
Drama.
What do you do?
Nothing. Raise an objection. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a past guilty verdict.
That would be Larry.
Yes. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Grossberg?
Oh, no, it's okay. It's just Grossberg's brother.
George?
Yes.
George Grossberg.
George Grossberg.
George Foreman.
Anyway.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream.
Oh, not this shit again.
A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know. Why was that the Jurassic Park theme?
I don't know. I was just trying to make a violin noise.
Oh my god. We're gonna get a noise complaint.
So, it's gonna be great.
And now
And Luke's going to be the one who receives it.
he's like at
work, and he's like, I know they're doing it.
Like, he just keeps constantly sneezing every time we make the noise. He's like, damn you guys.
But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt!
Just so the audience knows, upon that awe, both Abby and Sunshine like flung back on the couch in a dramatic fashion, like, oh!
It was great. I confess my guilt. I confess it. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitation of which ends today. The culprit is the guy I'm pointing to. No.
Phoenix.
It's Phoenix!
It's me.
It's Polly!
Damn, Paul.
Don't you dare. Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime!
This is weird.
The crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today! I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
But he was 9.
Yes. Which, technically, even if it's murder from that, I think it's because it was accidental, he wouldn't even go to jail.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action.
I gotta clock in for my new job.
Court is adjourned! Yay.
Yeah. Every time you just face yell.
Now I want the judge to be groovy.
Give him like a little piece.
Yeah.
Little necklace. Oh,
Anyway.
great.
I'm gonna save.
Okay.
Good idea. Maybe we should stop here.
Okay.
Snap!
We have that much time, but yeah, but
There are people here
You're
who may
bluffing. You
intimidate
haven't
you.
man.
Acting frightening,
You're
they could
bluffing.
manipulate.
You cursing, stupid man.
The
Like a
observant
stubborn,
will
foolish
find
swine,
they
you
merely yell and whine,
and at last this case will finally unwind.
So we heard this story secondhand because Wesley was by himself.
our brother.
Our brother. And so he was sitting at Pizza Port, which is this pizza place over in Tomorrowland at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And he was looking over, and there was this kid who was like crouched in the middle of the eating area, just like looking at the rocket, and just concentrating really, really hard, like he was about to
Take a dump.
yeah. Anthony, he was not even there. Wesley was sitting there like, oh man, this is gonna be bad. And he was watching. And this other kid walks up and he's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm trying to use the force to make the rocket go. Because there was this like this Jedi Academy show that they do where little kids get to come up and learn how to be Jedi. So this kid was completely convinced that he was a Jedi and he was going to make the rocket go. And so her parents and Wes decided that this was the little kid version of Hold My Beer, watch this. So it became Hold My Chicken Nuggets, watch this.
I'm gonna make this rocket go.
So when crazy things happened, it was just like, okay, Hold My Chicken Nuggets, I got this. It became a thing and it was the best.
Hold my chicken nugget.
Don't worry, girl. I got your chicken nuggets.